Hey guys, it's Sarah Ann. Today I'm going to be filming a much requested tutorial. So last week on my Twitter and my Tumblr, I posted a new makeup look every day from my new Smashbox Masterclass Palette 2, and I told you guys to vote. So today I'm doing the most requested look, and it was the one with the purples in it. I'll show you the colors in just a second. But just a real quick rundown. This is the Smashbox Masterclass Palette 2. Shiny, shiny, shiny. You can kind of see my camera right there. This is the inside. It's got gel liners. It's got a bronzer, and then all of these are blushes, 2 highlighters, and then these are all of the shades that come in this palette. And it's a mix of matte shades and shimmer shades. And here's a better look at them. Gorgeous palette. I love it. I love it so much. I was actually having buyer's remorse because I just ran into Sephora and I bought this within like 5 minutes, and I was like, I just sat there looking at it unopened in my kitchen, and I was like, do I even really want this? But yes, I do want this. I'm really glad I kept it, and I really like this palette so far. It's kind of getting a little bit dirty. Some people say that they like this plastic thing over top. Some people say they don't. I like it. It keeps everything from like getting together, though I don't have blush in my eyeshadows and vice versa. And yeah, so far I really love it. And also these, there's 3 shades, and they each come in their own little, you know, quadrant kind of thing. What am I trying to say? These could all be a look. They have 3 shades together in this little white block, and this could all be a total eye look, which was what I was going for last week. I did mix them around a little bit, but that is what these little squares are meant for, is to show a whole look, a highlight, like a color shade, and then a darker shade to accent it. So yeah, what we are going to be using today is these 3 shades right here, and I might mix around with a bit of the other ones. It's Parfait, Amethyst, and Aubergine, and I know this looks practically black right now, but it's a dark purple. And yeah, these are the shades we're going to be playing with today. Also, on my face already, I have already prepped and primed it. Oh, you can see me back there in my mirror. I'm working on a better setup, y'all. I haven't built my vanity yet, though. I'm not allowed to build it till Christmas, so there's that for you. What was I saying? Oh, I've already prepped and primed my face, Urban Decay spray. I started using a Sephora concealer. I just like it a little bit better, but I go over it with my Urban Decay one just because I need a little bit more of that color because it's kind of light. And I have a little bit of contour with this color Suntan right here. And I've highlighted with Lens. And then I use a mix of Rosy and Carnation, so this dark one and this light one, for my blush already. So I've already done that. I've also filled in my eyebrows. I started going back to the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. And I've already primed my eyes. So let's get started. First we're going to highlight, and I want to use this pink shade, but instead I'm going to use, let me flip this back over. That's the only bad thing about this. I'm going to use this shade right here, Champagne. It's actually my favorite highlight shade of the whole palette. So I'm just going to use that. The only thing I don't like about this palette is the highlight shades just aren't as highlighting. Like, they just don't have as much of a color payoff as the other shades. So I tend to use different ones. I'm going to use the Champagne shade just underneath the arch of my eyebrow and in the corner of my eyes. See, this shade I just like because it's really bright, and a lot of the matte highlight shades, they don't have a lot of color payoff. So that's probably the only downfall of this palette that I've found so far. I'm just going to put that in the corner of the eye. Next, we are going to go down to that little triplet shade thing. We're going to take Amethyst. It's this gorgeous shade right here, and I don't know if you guys can tell, it's kind of got some gold shimmer in it. It's not as much of a color payoff as I thought it would be. It's still a gorgeous shade, but I was expecting it to be like pow, and it was just kind of like pow. Still love it though. We're going to put this all over the lid, but I can get it all on there. So that's what it looks like. Pretty shade. I'm going to do that on the other eye. I'm not sure if I cleaned this brush before I used it. I'm hoping I did. Nothing else is coming off of it. This is going all over the eyelid. And then we're going to take just a little bit This is my Urban Decay Naked 1 brush. Just going to put a little bit of that underneath the eye. I'm just going to pull it all the way over to the side. We're going to cover it with a little bit of darker color anyway. Over on this side. There we go. And I am really happy you guys chose this one for a tutorial because this was my favorite one to do. I have green eyes, so I love using purple because it's supposed to make your eyes look greener for whatever reason. And yeah. The next thing we're going to do, hold on, I'm wiping my brush off down here. I forgot to clean this brush, I know that for sure. We're going to take a fluffy blending brush, and we're just going to, the dark shades in this palette, oh my gosh, just dip your brush in them. The dark shades, huge color payoff, light shades, no color payoff. So just a little FYI, we're just going to tap it in that color aubergine. We're going to start at the crease. It's this dark, dark color, and I just tap because I'm just going to build up the color because I did not do that the first time, and there's just so much color on these shades. It's ridiculous. And we are going to go up really high. This is kind of the way I've been doing it the past couple times I've worn this look. And I just have really small eyelids, so that's why I do this. Me and the girl at Sephora were actually talking about it the other day. I just have really small eyelids, so I definitely take my colors up a little bit higher than most people. I'm just going to put it all the way up almost to the eyebrow, almost to hit that highlight right there. I'm just going to bring it out and down, so it's kind of like this little arc shade. Arc shape. There we go. Put a little bit down here just to blend it out. And make sure it's not just a huge line up here. And then we're going to bring it down here a little bit. Just a little bit of that dark shade down there. So that's one eye. Nice and smoky today. Just the way I like it. We're going to do the other side. My mirror is in a very awkward position today. So that's why I'm like not even in frame. Alright. Like I said, the first time I did this, I just like put my whole brush in there and patted it around, and I just had so much purple. I had to end up going in with a makeup remover and fixing it up, so that's why I'm just doing a little bit at a time because it got crazy the first time I did this. There we go. Nice and smoky on both sides. And I think that I've blended this out enough, so I'm not going to take a separate blending brush to do anything. I'm going to take it down here just a little bit. Oh, see? Now there's too much down there. These dark shades are tricky. Bring this down a little bit. Alright, so the final thing we are going to do, now that we're nice and smoky purple eye, you guys can look at it. The final thing we're going to do, I'm going to take this little angled brush, and they have gel liners in this palette, which I was really surprised with. I've never seen a palette with gel liners in there. So these three really pretty shades. There's Bronze, Midnight Purple, Picasso, and what does that say? Caviar. So black, blue, purple, and this bronze color. I've used the black, and I've used the blue, and I've used the purple. I haven't used the bronze shade yet, because I haven't really had a need for it, but I'll hopefully use it soon. But we're going to take Midnight Purple. We're going to take this little, this came with one of my ELF gel liners. I'm just going to tap it right in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the bottom right here, just to have a little bit of a darker blend for a liner. And these gel liners, they're surprisingly really good. I like them on the bottom more than I like them on the top. They kind of fall apart on the top, just from like blinking and stuff. Not great on the top. They're not as thick as I'd like them to be, but on the bottom they work really, really well. So we're just putting a little bit of that purple down there. La da 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 da. And I'm being really messy today. I'm in a hurry because I gotta go to work. And here's the finished purple look. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go in with my eyeliner and my mascara, and then the look will be complete. So let me do that really quick. Is this my... Here we go. NYX liner. No, wet... And there we have it, the finished look. The sun is hitting me in a very weird angle right now, so I'm sure I look a lot more highlighted and a lot more pink than I really am. But here's the finished look. It's the purple smoky eye from the Smashbox Masterclass Palette 2. Smashbox Masterclass Palette 2. There we go. And I hope you like it. This was much requested, and here it is. I really like this. I like the shades a lot. Next, I'm going to be doing something with the Naked 3 palette that I bought. I haven't even touched it yet. I've used like one shade out of it because I've been loving my Smashbox palette. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!